Hi everybody, this is Tony here. Just doing a video status. Tried out some new hobbies lately. I have been working on finding an avenue or some sort to be able to excuse me, to be able to express myself. And I've done various ways of doing this: music, photography, art, entertainment production, and you guys may have seen some of that actually with the entertainment production. I had a YouTube channel known as the House of Cone, and it just it didn't work out very well at all. The partners I had with it, they didn't go through. A lot of distractions. Just turned out that it really wasn't the right time for it, and so we abandoned that. I abandoned that idea as well as the other partners did. And I'm starting a new couple of things. I'm starting some new pages. So I like the idea of working with film and working in the theater. It's something I've done a lot growing up, something that I've indulged in, watched a lot of TV. Excuse me, I got a chest cold. I watched a lot of TV growing up, and woohoo, that should give you a lot of experience, right? No, it doesn't. I'll tell you that right now. It does not give you any experience in any of it, except for maybe being able to extrapolate an idea or two out of it. But really, I've noticed that when you find some sort of interest in something, that you want to be able to make sure that's going to be something that you really want to get into. I mean, there's parts of every hobby that nobody likes. To be honest with you, when you look into it, I mean, there's a lot of people who love to build cars. They love to work on cars. They love that. However, not always do they love the amount of time and effort it takes to put into it, and that seems to be the biggest problem with people's projects. Every project, every hobby these days, it's come to a point in time when we are so wanting everything to happen right this second, so instant gratification oriented is what I'm trying to say. That is really rough for some reason. Those words did not want to come out. Instant gratification oriented. We've become that as a society. We don't want to really put in the effort of having having created something, and so we just abandon it and find another idea and wind up not fulfilling any type of a goal in you. And so I'm making this to let people know that I'm like the king of that. I really am. I've abandoned so many ideas. I wanted to start a business, several businesses actually. It's always been about starting some sort of company or business with me. I wanted to do this. I joined several different bands in high school. I was in theater, art, choir, sports, after-school projects, public speaking, film, photography. When I got out, like I said, I wanted to start businesses, so I was culinary, construction, carpentry, contracting, management, entrepreneurial endeavors, get rich quick schemes constantly. And when it became to a point where I hit a speed bump myself, I would abandon that because I was like, well, it's just not in the cards, and I guess everybody was right, and it's just not going to happen. And that's actually I've come to realize more and more as I'm getting older that that's actually the wrong attitude to have. And even with the naysayers in your life, how they're constantly telling you you can't do this, you won't be able to accomplish this, this won't happen, this won't happen. You need to be able to look at them and tell them that you are going to do this. And more importantly, you need to tell that to yourself. So that way you can accomplish something in your life. You can actually get done what you wanted to and do what you love to do. If so many people in our history just quit when things got rough, we would not be where we are today. People would not have their freedoms that they have today. People would not have their businesses, families. We would not be where we are if everybody just quit when they gave up. That was not what I was to believe to be the American dream, what I was believed to be what is supposed to drive us as human beings and as a society. So, my challenge is this. My challenge to everyone, as well as to myself, is to find that hobby, find that thing that you want to do, that, and go for it, and don't let one little speed bump stop you. Don't let one little thing slow you down. Because once you give up on it, you're not going to walk back to it. It's so hard to do that, to go back. So there's my challenge to you. There's my challenge to society, is to figure out what it is that's going to make you happy. What is your life interest, and to go for it, regardless of. I mean, if it's like to defy gravity with your physical being and fly, maybe not so much. Don't do that, okay? Don't jump out a window without any type of safety gear at all. It's not a good idea. And if your hobby is like, just don't. Okay, make sure it's a positive hobby. I don't want to get into like gross details and whatnot on this. I guess this would be known as a vlog, but I don't just don't. All right, if it's dark and it's gross, stay away from it. But find your creative point and your inner artist and go for it.